Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tornado Survival Season 5, Episode 37. And in today's episode, we're going to be continuing to work on the railroad. Off camera, after last episode, I laid out the gravel path some more. And I'll just show you it now. I basically just got it pretty much fully connecting. There's a couple spots. Like, we gotta build a bridge around here somewhere. But, you can see it goes over here. And behind the tree farm here. Takes a little turn. And goes back through here. It's an absolute mess back here. Continues. Goes over the hill here. Goes down. Goes in behind the windmill and stops here. And we gotta build a couple bridges, and I think that's gonna be what we do in today's episode, because I want to lay out the path some more. And if you don't know, I have vein miner, and that's how I've been getting the gravel. Thing is, I can't use this shovel, though I have to use the diamond one in here to do it. But luckily there's a gravel mountain off that way somewhere. So that's what that's where I've been getting the gravel basically. And I believe I filled this box entirely, yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be very easy to get gravel. So that I'm not worried about, but what I am worried about is making bridges. That's that can be hard, and now I'm gonna start, Jesus Christ, here we go. I'm going to start on doing the gravel in the ground, because that's going to be time consuming as well. I still have an ongoing cold at the time of this being recorded, so that's cool. So you're just going to have to bear with me with that. But, you know, we all get sick at one point in our life. And, of course, it has to be over the winter time. But luckily it's starting to clear up, so I won't be sick around Christmas, thankfully. I hope I don't get sick again, otherwise I'm going to lose my mind. Because I've already been sick for, I think, a little over a week. So, I'm starting to lose my mind. It's been a pretty bad cold, and I'm glad it's finally clearing up. I'm actually able to breathe, and my nose is not constantly running, but I do have to blow it from time to time, so that's new. Alright, so basically this is just what this is gonna look like all throughout the world, basically, and like I said, this is going to be a very time-consuming project, and it's also resource-consuming. And speaking of resource-consuming, I did go caving last night. And I got some iron. I want to rebuild the beacon that's in the airport tower before I start messing with any of this. And I got the first layer of the beacon done, but I gotta go do some more caving. So I'll do that off camera, because you know, we're so far into this world. I don't think you guys really care about me going caving. It's you know, I could rewind episode 3. Then yeah. It looks like we're gonna have to sleep here in a second. So, I thought about adding a train mod, but I don't know of any others that are good. So if you guys maybe have some ideas, you can leave them in the comments. Immersive railroading, that one's hard for me to understand. So if you guys can maybe find one that is not, like, you need to have so much knowledge kind of thing, then let me know in the comments below. But for now, this is going to be what we do, just a simple minecart. Maybe in a future world I'll add it, so there's a possibility. We'll see. Maybe I'll do something next season with a railroad. I think it'd fit in perfectly with the theme that I have for next season, which I still gotta think about what version I even want to do it on. I'm thinking about just doing it on 1.12, because I'm not a huge fan of the newer Tornado mod. Like, I really don't care for it. It's not my cup of tea. I much more prefer like what this version has over what any of the newer versions look like. Oh, that was weird. Oh, it was lightning. Duh. Sounds like we got a storm brewing over here. And it looks like we do. It's right over top of the base here. I wonder if this is going to do anything. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't know. Yeah, sorry if I occasionally cough, but you know, we all get over our colds eventually, and I gotta blow my nose. So, yeah, I'm ready for this cold to be completely over. Yeah, I think we'll chase the storm today. We don't really do much storm chasing now, so I think we'll change it up a little bit, and I'll use this plane over here. I'm not like the best when it comes to flying this thing, and it also doesn't have the most amount of fuel in it either. So what I've learned is just hold the the up key, and it eventually works. Apparently control lowers it. I didn't know that. So one thing I'm gonna go into Quake Pro. That way I can. There we go. Now we're starting to get some altitude. Not really. So we'll just circle the tower here, I guess. We're definitely getting higher. Like, I'm not the most greatest pilot out there, but I think should be good here. So we'll see what this does. This could get interesting. I do have some slight concern about the airport tower. I really don't like Quake Pro. I also want to turn up my render distance a little bit. Yeah, you know what? Lag. Awesome. Screw this damn plane. It's gonna go right over top of us here. So, I think we'll just step back a little bit and see what it does. Hope it's not on path for this right here, because it very well could be. Oh, let's place this down and see. It's gonna be close, that's for sure. So we'll just keep an eye on it. It's a tornado. Just to make sure this hasn't changed directions on us. It's gonna go right in front of us here. Like right in front of us. And it's been a while since we've seen a storm. We're gonna turn down the particles here because they like to never stay. And yeah, it's touching down right over here. I don't want to get too close, but I do have an elytra just in case I need a boost out of it. Although it looks like it's staying in F0. I wish the clouds with this resource pack were darker. That's probably something I'm going to address. So one thing I do want to go ahead and mention is before I start a new season of Tornado Survival, which will it'll be sometime mid next year probably, or kind of early on, I plan to completely overhaul my resource pack. So that's something to look forward to. So season 6 is going to have a new version of the resource pack that this season won't. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And the clouds are going to be one of the things I change because I hate how bright they are. They could be a lot darker. I'll probably use Tanner's clouds, to be honest, because these are way too light for my liking. And I don't like the default texture. So I'll probably use Tanner's clouds, or I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, brief F0. Nothing really for us to see about that. Man, over here is a wasteland, I'll tell you. had an F5 go through here at one point. So, since this is going to be a minecart, the only thing that I can really think to do is have a completely straight trestle bridge or something. So I could probably have it go here or something, and maybe have the rail thing connect just over here. That's kind of all I can really think of. And we'll just have it turn here. So this does use quite a bit of gravel, but luckily with the vein miner you just get a bunch of gravel, so it's not too big of a deal. But we are gonna fix this here because we don't want to run down railway, do we? We want to run up railway. Aha! Smart thinking here. We'll just shred this here. And we'll do the same here. Just shred all of this. Luckily the shovels, what does this have on it? Efficiency 5. So it just tears through all of this like it's nothing. Okay. So luckily this isn't too hard to do. It's just a matter of having all the gravel and the time needed for this. And luckily I'm not having this go through such a huge amount of area, like such a huge area. It's just surrounding back there to over here, so it's not too much work. But if this world was a lot bigger, then this project would be a lot more time consuming. And maybe in the future, depending on what we do for the rest of the season, I might expand it, so that is a possibility. But I need to build at least 2 bridges, one over there and one over there, so that it can connect over the river. And I do have a slight design in mind, but I don't know how good it's gonna look. So that's cool. But this is actually kind of taking a little bit here. So yeah, there is a lot of gravel that is needed. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably fill up like 2 or 3 shulker boxes of it, and then we'll just go ham. So I think I'm gonna work on this a little bit, and then I think I'll cut back in, and I think we'll start on one of the bridges or something else. Okay, so it's been a while, and I have finished the gravel path, pretty much. We just got to build the couple of bridges. But I'll show you the path. I've been working on this for a little while now, and I've actually had a decent amount of fun doing this, surprisingly. But I'm telling you, the vein miner with the gravel, it is worth it. This shovel might be completely dead, but it's worth it. But the path is done, pretty much. Of course, we just got to lay down the tracks and do the slab thing, because I have an idea to make this look like an actual train track. So we'll do that. But this is how this looks, and I'm satisfied with it. I'll show you on the mini map what it looks like, just if you're curious. It just kind of surrounds the entire base pretty much. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to build the bridges, and then in the next episode we'll actually start on the rails. And I've gone ahead and updated this map too, just for the fun of it. And I'm going to also take you over to the gravel mountain that I've been mining at, just to show you guys just the destruction I've caused over there. But I've been doing this for a few hours now. See, this was 15:26. Oh, okay, so that was earlier then. But 13:51, 13:52. Yeah, so I've been working on this for a little bit. I don't really understand this time layout, because I'm used to you know, what I use. So yeah, it's interesting. Oh, hey guy. So it's back this way. Somewhere over here. It's right here. So you can see I've been mining here, and there was another area somewhere else. Oh yeah, here. So yeah, I've mined a bunch of gravel, and I'd show you guys this, but the shovel is pretty much broke, but the vein miner works. As you can... Damn it, dude. I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. I'll get another one. But, yeah, it works like that. I was hoping that wouldn't break, but it's fine. I'll make another one. Hopefully I have more mending books laying around. And I just gathered up a bunch of it, like this shulker box is full, and this one is as well. So, yeah, that's that. And we don't need any more gravel now. And all this gravel will be used for stuff in the future if I choose to build anything else that needs gravel, or if I need concrete or anything, I can just use all of that. So that's cool. I just want to sort out this box real quick and my inventory as well. So I'm gonna put this gravel box away in here, and then I'm gonna put all the gravel that's in there and here so that I can have some in a chest, because this shulker box is just kind of like a backup shulker box that I just toss a bunch of stuff into pretty much. And I've also gotten a lot of dirt from this project as well. Like, this chest is full and this chest is filling up. I think the chests over at the house are completely full, and yeah. And since that shovel had silk touch on it, I was only getting the gravel, so I wasn't getting flint with it. So I guess I'll quickly make another diamond shovel. Do I just have one laying around? Yeah. Because the paracord shovels don't work with the vein miner, and I've got a lot of diamonds, man. That's what happens when you have fortune and you do a lot of mining. So I'll just make 2 shovels here, because I want another max shovel. Then I'll get some of this, and we've got an enchanting room right over here, which apparently there's a hole in the ceiling. I guess a tornado hit this place. I don't want silk touch. Actually, yeah, I do, because this is going to be the gravel shovel. Alright, anvil that. Perfect, and now I just got to get mending on it, which I don't know if I have any spare mending books. I don't think I do. No. So I'll have to go get some more mending books, which I guess we'll do at a later date. But now I want to build the bridges. I think I'm going to use oak for these. I don't really have a design in mind. I'm just going to throw something together pretty much. So we've got to build 2 of these. So, guess we'll go over there now and build them. We'll do this one first. So these are on the same level. So I'm just gonna just throw this together, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So this is going to be the main level here. And this is going to go back like 3. And there's going to be this support beam. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just bear with me here. I don't really know how to build a bridge, and looks like I'm not done with the gravel actually. I don't have any more on me. It's time to pull this out and grab a stack here and just break all of this here. So yeah, this didn't take me as long as I thought it would. I just figured I would do the entire path because this is one huge step out of the way once, you know, this path is done, these bridges are done. And all that's really left to do is to do the slab idea that I have, and I want to place down redstone lamps with this, and, you know, of course, the tracks. And on top of the redstone lamps will be the power rails that'll give it the speed that we want. So it's going to take a lot of gold and a lot of iron. That's why I don't have to do a lot of caving off camera for this. But once this is done, this will be something really cool. And, you know, of course, this is something that could be killed by a tornado. So, well, I don't have it set to pick up gravel, but all the wood and stuff and the bridges, they can be flattened. So that's something to keep in mind. And it's just gonna do the same thing. Break that. Then just have this go over another 3. I'm really trying to throw together a bridge. I didn't think of this before. And then I guess we'll just connect this together. Just like that. And this isn't gonna be the most iconic thing that I'm ever going to build. It's just a trestle bridge thing, whatever you want it to be. So it's just to support the railroad over the river. But I will try to make this look like a actual bridge that was meant for a railroad. Both of these bridges that I'm going to build, they're going to be exactly identical to one another. So I don't expect a huge difference. And I might narrow it. Might not. We'll see what I think of it. This is interesting. It needs some work on the sides, that's for sure. Maybe I can do that or all the way around. But yeah, it's gonna add something to it more than what it currently has. Then I might line the bottom here in fences. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this for a minute, try to make this look better, and then I'll cut back in. So this is what I've got, and you know, I think it's decent. It's not bad. It could use a little more work, but for the most part, I'm satisfied with it. I think one thing I can maybe do. Shoot. Do this maybe, so that there's like some kind of support. Oh yeah, that looks alright. Do that all the way around, I guess. So unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of oak, so I don't know if I'll be able to build another one. 'Cause this was pretty expensive, and yeah, I'm not really the most, I don't have the most oak right now, pretty much. But I did narrow it like I said I would, and I think it looks alright. It's not bad. So all we gotta do now is just pack up all this over here and go build it a second time over at the other spot, which I hope I have enough wood for. So the other bridge is gonna have to go right here. Bit of a crappy area for it, I won't lie, but what can you really do, honestly? So the main ground level is here. We might have to slant this one a little bit, or try to figure out something here. I'm probably gonna terraform up a little bit, or see what is this level? This is the ground level. That's 64. So I need this to also be on 64. Okay, so this is going to have to come down a little bit. Close that. 64. Okay, it looks like these meet up how they should. So let's just build this across. I'm going to try to do the same thing that I did over there so that these look exactly identical to one another. So there's a storm, or is that a dying storm? That's a new storm. I'm not concerned about it. So we'll just build this up again. And just do what we did on the other bridge and copy this exactly. This turned out better than I thought. I thought I'd have to do a lot of trial and error before I got a bridge I liked. But this was the first one I attempted, and it's alright. I've never been good at building straight bridges, if that makes sense. So I'm surprised this one turned out as good as it did. Can I fit a beam? I can. We're gonna put another beam right here. The other one was a block smaller, I think. And yeah, I'm running out of wood, which is unfortunate to say the least. So we're gonna have to take a trip over to the tree farm, hoping it's grown, and harvest it. Let's go back. I'm probably going to build a bigger tree farm because that one's not really doing me a whole lot. So, either off camera or in a future episode, I'm going to build a bigger tree farm. Just take all this, I guess. Harvest that farm later. So let's go back over here and finish this one. This bridge is pretty straightforward. I like how many bridges we got through here, too. Just to think that there used to be nothing here at one point, so that was it's nice to see that I'm doing something. I actually made a recreation copy of this world, so what I did was I just loaded up the seed, but blank, and it was very weird to see, to say the least, because it looked like a completely different world. So I've definitely done a lot this season, and I'm proud to say this has been my most favorite season of this series, and I think it'll always stay like that, because there's something about this world that I just really like, and I don't think I'll be able to top this world on this series. I mean, I'm not saying that I won't, because I'm not saying that I'm not going to put any effort into any of the future seasons, but I definitely think that this one deserves to be #1, and I think this one will always be the best season I've done, because like this has been my longest season, my longest lasting season. I've been committed to it. I build something every other episode, unlike season 4 where I just built like 3 things and gave up. So yeah. So I'm very, very proud of this world, and I'm glad that you guys have been enjoying this season as much as I have. Luckily, I do have a lot of planks, so we can fill that in. And we're going to go fill this side in too. Then we'll do this. Also got to light up the bridges too. This was not enough wood. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some tree gathering one of these days. So I guess while I'm here, place as many fences as I can. And the rail is going to sit on top of this, by the way. And we'll go ahead and light this up as well so that nothing spawns. And we're gonna have to go light up the other bridge as well. The entire railroad's gonna be lit up with the redstone lamps. Light up this bridge here. Oh, I can't. Okay, so let's place the slabs on the sides, I guess. I forgot about the slabs on the top. I think it actually adds to it, so we're gonna have to Gonna have to do it. Just want to make sure I got that right. These need to go down. Alright, let's go back and fix that error, but I think first I'm gonna gather up some wood. I'm just gonna gather up all the trees that don't have lights in them. Yeah, off camera before the next episode, I'm gonna gather up a bunch of wood so that I can quit running out. 12 logs, that's not gonna be enough. And I should have slept. So now I'm just gonna be attacked constantly. Just trying to gather up some trees, man. Leave me alone. Yeah, let's go sleep. I'm tired of the mobs. But I'm also top up on fireworks and everything else. Alright. Need to get an ender chest down here. I've been burning through these fireworks today. I've been playing a lot. Alright, so let's sleep. See if I have any wood in any of these chests, because I've been dumping off a bunch of crap in here. Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot I cleaned up these chests last night. Well, that'll do it. Okay, I got some wood, and got some wood. And we'll clean up my inventory just a little bit. Clear it of the junk I don't need. Alright, so let's go back and finish up this bridge, and I guess we'll end off the episode. It's been a pretty eventful episode. I've put a lot of time into this episode. I've put a couple hours into it. And this railroad build, it's progressing a lot more than I thought it would. So I'm very proud of that, and I'm hoping to have this done within 4 episodes. I think that's a good amount of episodes. So I'd pretty much just like to have this done by episode 41, or maybe even 40. This is episode 37, I believe. So yeah, I think if we can get this done by episode 40, I think I'll sneak something in before then, or after that, and well, I don't know. We'll see, but I think maybe sometime in the 40s I'll try to do another project similar to this, maybe. I don't know. This has actually been pretty fun, believe it or not. This has been my first successful railroad I've ever made, believe it or not. Considering how much I play this game, you'd expect me to have a railroad at one point or another. But, you know, my first finished one. And, yeah, I'm pretty proud of how this is turning out. So that's 2 big things for this project knocked out of the way: the trestle bridges and the gravel path. And I'll get a screenshot of this bridge. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys like the bridges and are liking this project so far. So we've got the bridges, the paths, and one of the stopping stations done. The rail station, which is over here. So I was doing some thinking. So there's going to be the one there. I think I'm going to put one over there. I'm going to put one over here. And I think, yeah, I think one on each, like, I'm going to clear that. Like one on each side will be good. This one will kind of count for over there. So I'll probably put the other one like up here. I'll put one over here, and maybe I'll put one over here. I don't know. We'll see. But once we get those built, we'll lay down the tracks, and then that'll be it. I'm thinking about putting another bridge here, like another one of these regular crossing bridges here, because I keep having to go over there. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Like I said, I'm hoping to have this done by episode 40. In the next episode, I think we're gonna start on getting the slab placement. Hey, look, a rabbit. Actually, there was a sandstorm earlier, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot more sand's piled up over here. So yeah, we're gonna start getting all the tracks placed, and that's how this is looking. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, And, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.